side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there hit it out to the right hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
This one's left of the green.
The ball settles just off the fairway. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. Oh, almost. He needs this one to save par. Henny, how tricky is this one?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
It starts off on a good line.
And a par to finish out the round. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beem, Luke Elvy, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalon. Thanks for watching. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. This will be a historic day for one player. It's the final round of the prestigious Players' Championship. I'm Andrew Catalon. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Sitting on a 1-stroke lead going the final 18 holes. It's where you want to be, but is it a comfortable lead? Not so much.
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
Looking to get up and down from here. How about that shot? The chip drops.
Beautifully played chip for birdie. Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
This is a hybrid. That would have been one for the highlight reel. Hang on. Oh, that was close. He's got this putt for birdie. The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
He's got it rolling, now 11 under par for the championship. Okay, it's a par 3.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Going with 8-iron here. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, guys, this looks like it's about 21 feet.
All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. On the tee on the 4th hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Wow, I thought that was in. All right, going to need this one to save par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
That one needs to hit a house. This putt from 5 feet.
This one, just for a bogey.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it.
Getting battered.
Yes, sir. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Standing over his second shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Ooh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Now at 11 under for the event.
Out to the 7th hole.
As you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
That's a great position to be in after that approach. From 10 feet away. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This putt is going to start out straight and move a little to the right after that.
As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length, a brute to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
That's a really nice shot. We've got 18 feet to the cup. Now starting to turn right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, on to the next. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 3. We've hit the 9th. It's a par 5. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that.
And that's just sneaked into the second cut of rough.
Uh-oh, I don't like where this one's headed. Out of the sand. That one appears to be short. Big shot out of the green side bunker. This one green side in the rough. Staring down a very long putt here. Well, this one starts off looking good. Getting better. He's got this one for double bogey. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. A par 4 here. Wow, what a swing right there. This is a good 130 club. That is going to work. 11 feet to the cup.
A really good look at birdie.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
That looked good all the way. 3 feet left. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer.
Just one off the lead after that hole. On the 11th tee now, a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
That seemed like the right play at the right time.
I love the aggressive play, especially with being 1 shot back. This sets up an eagle opportunity.
Putting for an eagle. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt is around 32 feet.
This has eyes for the hole. Oh, the long-range bomb. Is there anything better in the game?
What an amazing putt from way out.
And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Oh, right by the hole. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
I think this one's going to go right to left.
Putting for a par here. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Sitting at minus 13 for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. This starts on a really good line. This putt still tracking nicely. And it drops in.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Oh, that looked good. And now a putt to get to an amazing 15 under par. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This one's like a going left to right, it looks like.
Too much power on that putt. This one is 5 feet away.
This is for par.
Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. We have a par 3 here.
Par 3, 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
So close. And now a 6-footer is left. Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. Now to 18, the par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, it's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
And about 110 yards left to the hole. Leading the event by 2 shots. What an aggressive play. This has a chance. Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
It's amazing to see how good this
The king of TPC Sawgrass, our featured player, wins the Players' Championship.
and outlasting the strongest field on the PGA Tour. Great win.